Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you all will be fine. As you all know that we have to switch again to online education system due to coronavirus. So welcome to your first online lecture. First I will prefer to have a revision lecture. As you know, midterms are coming soon, so I want, in case of any confusion or ambiguity, you all can consult from these lectures. So let's start with our today's lecture. In today's lecture, we will discuss business process management, the very first element of our course outline. Under the umbrella of business process management, we will explore business process. What do we mean by business process? Then we will talk about manual and automated business process. We will go into the details of differences between manual and automated business processes. Then we will also discuss the key reasons why we should have a well-defined business process, why there is a need for well-defined business processes. Then we will also explore the life cycle of business process, and in the last we will discuss the different types of business process. As we all know, business processes span in industries horizontally and vertically. We see business processes everywhere in any industry. So we will also see different general types of business processes. So let's start with business process management. First, what is business process? What do we mean by business process? A business process is a collection of activities or tasks that produces a specific service or product for end user. It means in a business process, we perform different activities, different tasks to provide. If we are providing a service, you have an online business, you are providing an online service, so you will perform different activities. For example, Amazon, for example, Daraz. So they are providing us online services, and for those services they are performing different activities and tasks. Or if you are providing a product to your end user, like in case of automobile companies, they are producing cars and vehicles, so they are performing different activities and tasks to provide that car to us. Fine. So a business process is a collection of activities or tasks that produce a specific service or product for end user. Or we can say that business process is a series of steps performed by a group of stakeholders to achieve a specific goal, a concrete goal. So that series of steps performed by a group of stakeholders will be our input, and to achieve our output in our business process, we will perform different activities on that input. Fine. Now, business processes can be manual as well as automated. In case of manual processes, the process is achieved without the aid of an automation or assisting technology. And in case of automated processes, a technology aid is involved which helps in implementing process more accurately and in more standardized and optimized manner. If we go into the details of the differences between automated and manual processes, automated processes allow organizations to quickly execute processes, whereas manual processes are often slower and more tailored to the situation at hand. Automated processes helps organizations to serve more customer and stakeholders in less time without delay, and automated processes also enable precise operational capabilities, reducing errors, whereas manual processes are more prone to errors, data inconsistencies, and hazards. Automated processes are also time saving as compared to manual processes. So, key reasons why we should have a well-defined business process. First, business processes identify what tasks are important to your large business goals. Now, when you know about your goals, when you know about your objectives, what do you want to do, so now it's easy for you to figure out a way how you will achieve those goals. Fine. So a well-defined business process helps in identifying your goals, your objectives. Reason number 2 is streamline communication between people, functions, departments. Now I think we talked a lot about importance of communication. We discussed so many things about role of communication in the success of any industry in our previous subjects, like in Introduction to Management, in Software Engineering, Management and Leadership. We talked a lot about communication, and we know communication is like the blood of a project, and it plays a vital role in the success and failure of any organization, any industry. So definitely if it helps in streamlining communication, so it's a very big plus point. Then set approvals to ensure accountability and an optimum use of resources. We also talked about the importance of resources in our previous subjects. Resources are like the backbone of any project, any industry, any company, and especially in case of companies that are managing different projects, resources are very much important. Effective management of resources is very essential for them. For example, if you are running a software house and you are working on different projects at the same time, so it is very important for you to effectively manage your resources. It is very important for you to efficiently organize and allocate personnel as well as equipment for different projects, and at the same time avoiding idle resources. We are saying that a well-defined business process is necessary for the optimum utilization of resources. This is one thing. And the optimum utilization of resources plays a vital role in managing cost of your project and smoothly execute activities of your project. Fine. So this will add another brick. This reason, this key factor will add another brick to the success foundation of your organization. Now the next is prevent chaos from creeping into your day-to-day operations. So another very important point, as we know that chaos in the workplace causes stress and loss of productivity. So a well-defined business process helps in the prevention of chaos in our day-to-day operations. So next is standardize a set of procedures to complete tasks that really important to your business. And last, we have improve efficiency. Definitely when we are doing all this, what are we doing? We are improving our efficiency. So that was all about the key reasons why we should have a well-defined business process. Let's start with our 7 steps of business process life cycle. So first of all, you need to define your goals. Means, what is the purpose of the process? Why was it created? How will you know if it is successful or not? For example, if you are adding a new process, a new business process in your organization, like take the current situation, like University of Haripur added online lectures feature on your portal. Fine. So first they define their goals. They need to answer all these questions, why they are starting this new process and how they will know whether it will be successful or not. Right? So first of all, you need to answer all these questions when you are starting a new business process. Next, you plan and map your processes. So now when you have defined your goals, now you need to work on the plan and map of your process, like what are the strategies needed to achieve those goals. Now on the basis of your goals, you make strategies, like in case of our previous example of online lectures. Now the management will make strategies how the lectures, what they will do to maintain the quality of the lectures, how they will monitor the lectures, how they will make it easy for teachers and students to upload and download lectures. So fine. So now in this phase, you will make the strategies to achieve those goals. Now set actions and assign stakeholders. Now in this step, you need to identify the individual tasks your team and your machines need to do in order to execute the plan. Like in case of our online lectures example, now the management will assign tasks to the faculty, like who is responsible for the evaluation of lectures, or who will handle the teachers and students' complaints or any other issue. Fine. So in this step, management will assign the task and responsibility. Now next is test the process. Here you run the process on small scale to see how it performs. Here basically in this step we check the performance of our process. Next is implementation phase. You implement the process. In this step your process starts running in a live environment. Now you are properly communicating and training all the stakeholders of your process. As in our example of online lecture process, now the teachers are uploading their recorded lectures, students are downloading the lectures, and the evaluation committee is evaluating the lectures. So the online education system is in progress and you are communicating with your team and staff and you are training your staff. Fine. So your implementation, the process is in implementation phase. Next is monitor the results. Now in this phase you review the process and analyze its patterns, whether your process is running in the same fashion as you have planned or not, and you document the progress of document the history of your process. Next is repeat. Now if the process is able to achieve the goal set for it, replicate it for the future processes. You can repeat this process for your future processes. So that was business process life cycle. Let's have a look on types of business processes. Business processes can be of different types. Business processes span industries horizontally and vertically. You can see different type of processes in any industry, and you can include any type of business process in your organization or company. So we can have manufacturing processes. In manufacturing processes, you can have process like product assembly process, quality assurance process, corrective and preventive maintenance process. Fine. Then we have finance processes. In finance processes you can have invoicing process, billing process, risk management process. Then we have health processes. For example, a medical assessment, drug approval, such kind of processes comes under health processes. Then we have banking processes like customer onboarding process, credit check process. Such kind of process comes under banking process. Then we have defense process. For example, situation room processes, emergency management processes. Then we have HR processes like starter processes, leavers processes, vacation processes. So these are some kind of business processes. We can have many other types like traveling processes and so many other types of processes. So that was all about our today's lecture. Let's have a quick summary of our today's lecture. In business process management, first we explored what is business process. We also discussed manual and automated business process. We discussed all the details of differences between manual and automated processes. We also talked about key reasons why we should have a well-defined business process, how a well-defined business process helps in the success of an organization or company. We also talked about the life cycle of business process, different steps that are involved in the life cycle of a business process. We also explore different types of business processes. That was our today's lecture. Thank you so much, and do remember me in your prayers. Allah Hafiz.